Beautiful dive there from Daryn, about 9 meters lower than the event she represented Team USA at the Paris Olympics over the summer. She doesn't get as much height as we've seen from the other competitors on this inroad and a half, but is able to showcase her elite technique, putting that through the water without much splash at all. You would never be able to tell that this is also her first Big Ten final by the way Avery is diving, as she rips that front 2.5 somersaults by. She has competed for Team USA on the international scene as well, as we see that elite technique in that pike position on that 105B. What we didn't see her teammate Jenna do on that dive, we saw Daryn do there, as she presses those hips out early to put that through the water without any splash. Coming close to 50 points on one of the lower degree difficulty dives is exactly what Daryn wants to do, and that's one of those difference-making dives that can come into play here when we get into round 6. And another dive that is going to help Avery work her way back up this list. Her rip entry is phenomenal, and she only has forward entry dives remaining in her list, meaning that the odds are in her favor to be able to make up a lot of this ground and still grab a medal tonight. She goes through the water super. Jenna does a fantastic job following up her teammate there to kick off round 4 with another reverse of 1.5. What's one of the cleanest entries we've seen on that dive right there. Is able to drop it in for a score that is going to help her climb up the standings. Phenomenal form in the air from Daryn as she's able to squeeze into a very, very nice, tight, compact fight, which enables her to rotate super fast in the air. That is something that she needs because she doesn't get as much height coming off the board as we see from her competitors, but with that with less degree of difficulty in these final few rounds, Avery is relying on her execution and is showing it off with dives like that. Puts that through the water for one of the highest execution scores we've seen from the judges tonight to put forth a 50-point score and stay in the medal hunt. It's going to be very close here in this. What a way for Jenna to end her night and bounce back there after the failed dive in the round before. She's able to put that inward 1.5 through the water with that rip entry and end her night with a dive that she can be very, very proud of. Very dynamic twister there is Daryn. She's able to get that front 1.5 with 2 twists around. Very quick, very clean. Again, doesn't get as much height off the board as we see from her other competitors and these other ladies tonight, but is able to hang tough and put together a strong performance that I know And the freshman ends this final in a fantastic way. She puts that front 1.5 with 2 twists through the water. Through easily. Coming just shy of that 50 points, but doing more than enough to earn herself a 4th place finish in this 1-meter final and help Purdue overall in those team standings, as we see.
In 8th place from Purdue University with a score of 223.55, Jenna Sonnenberg. In 7th place with a score of 286.50 from Rutgers, Bailey Sturgill. In 6th place with a score of 293.55 from USC, Kate Miller. In 5th place with a score of 294.75 from Purdue, Daryn Wright. In 4th place with a score of 310 from Purdue University, Avery Worobel.